It's time to go on another toy hunt, and guess what? We're going to bring you guys along so you guys can enjoy all the fun of the toy hunt with us. And when we come back, we'll see what we purchase. So let's jump straight in and get into the first shop. Alright guys, the first stop that we are on today is going to Betty's for some breakfast in York. Very nice little brekkie. That's what's needed before a toy hunt. Need to fuel the hunt. So onwards from there, let's check out the toys. So this is Game Store in York, and they are stacked with a bunch of legends. And plenty of Marvel Legends, some Power Rangers, some Star Wars, but mainly stacked with Legends, to be honest. The other selections in there are pretty poor. They do have a nice selection of the new Fortnite stuff, including the Shark, that I think is relatively new. But yeah, I don't collect any of the Fortnite stuff anymore. That's not what I'm into. Superzoro Jr. had a really good look around, though. She enjoyed looking at all the Troll merchandise and some of the other Disney Hasbro doll stuff, so meh. They had a bargain bin here which was full of Red Rangers and Zoris from the Black Series. Absolutely full of Zori Bliss. And I mean full of Zori Bliss. A few Transformers, nothing else. But they're not like the collectible Transformers. I don't think they're like from the kids line. I don't know Transformers. Don't hurt me in the comments. But let's keep looking around and see what else we can find on this toy hunt. There are some Funkos and stuff in here as well, and they do have a small little toy section with some other stuff in it, but I didn't see anything new. I mean, that Bumblebee helmet's been there absolutely ages now. I really don't know what they're going to do with this stock. They did that sale a while ago where they let everything go dirt cheap, but they can't keep doing that, so I'm not sure what they're going to do, to be honest, to get rid of this. It's been all in there a long time. They're stocked far too much, let's put it that way. Instead of collecting just the collector stuff, they've gone ahead and put everything in there. But they do have a lot of Funkos in stock as well right now. Tons of them are on discount and on cheap, but even the cheap ones aren't the regular price. Fortnite Street Fighter, I haven't seen those before. They're relatively new. But $12.99 for some of these pops. I mean, come on. These are available at Smith's for like $9.99. On to my favourite vintage toy shop, and I did pick up a few things from here today, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see what I picked up in this toy haul. But yes, I picked up a few things from this cabinet. I do love coming to this store. It's the Vintage Antiques collectible store in York, near the Minster. Definitely worth popping in if you're in York. Moving on, we're then on to Wakefield. Yes, Wakefield! We're going to go check out, because they've got a new HMV and a new Mankind here. So let's go grab and see what they've got. This is the cathedral, the giant church in Wakefield. Technically the city of Wakefield, it's got a cathedral. And let's see what Mankind have in stock. They do have the Peacemaker, practically naked there in his underwear. And a bunch of other really cool Funkos. Nothing for me though. 2 for $23. Shouldn't it be 2 for $20? Why is it suddenly 2 for $23? Prices do be going crazy all over the toy industry right now. The Mike and Sully pops from Monsters Inc. really did catch my eye, and this is a really cool section of Disney pops. There are some really nice ones, including the new Buzz Lightyear, but they had Alice in Wonderland as well. I do love the Mad Hatter, so that was a hard pass for me. A hard pass for me. I really wanted to grab it, but then I also saw these Rugrats. I didn't realise they were even making Rugrats pop vinyls, and they look pretty cool in the pop vinyl form. Then he had a little glass cabinet here full of other stuff. Nothing really catching my eye though, but I thought I'd show you guys while I was in the store. But I tell you what they did have just further up, which we'll see in just a moment, is they had a bunch of the DC Multiverse stuff on for cheap. Definitely worth grabbing if you're in the area and you're a collector of the DC the DC Multiverse stuff. Did I say Fortnite? I think I did. The DC Multiverse stuff is what I meant to say. And they had a bunch of them in. Here we go. So the DC Multiverse line, all like $14.97 is not bad at all. That's the same price that I've seen some of these for on Amazon, which is decent. And I think were they this price when they were in B&M recently as well? Have been stocking these. But there's some good ones in there, because there's the Build-A-Figure pieces there for the horse, which I think is going to be a hard one to come by in the future. So it might be worth grabbing the Dark Knight ones now. Moving on from there, though, we will take a little look into HMV, the new store, because they do have a bunch of new Star Wars stuff in, and it is a great store to look around. They had plenty of stuff, so I'm going to shut up talking now and just let you guys enjoy looking around this store with me. It's a brand new store in Wakefield. It's the HMV store. Definitely worth visiting if you're in the area. Hey guys, me host Superzoro, thank you very much for tuning in. Look at this for a pile of goodies. We've been shopping. Me and Mrs. Superzoro went shopping this morning and had a great time shopping. In fact, I think Mrs. Superzoro even got something she might want to show you. Mrs. Superzoro! Mrs. Superzoro came with me and she got a little haul of her own today. These were from Wakefield Comics 616. And she picked herself up some little bargains this morning. So she got the Lord of the Rings BST AXN series, including Aragorn, 31 points of articulation. He ripped your box a little bit. 34 points of articulation. It comes with all his accessories, including his quiver. It comes with a flamed stick, and he's got his sword as well. So that's really cool. It comes with a bunch of hand accessories. The face isn't the best on it, but it's actually pretty decent, to be honest. It's a good little figure. And 16 quid. 16 quid. And then we got Legolas as well. To be fair, Legolas does look a lot better. Still doesn't have Orlando Bloom likeness, but it's still better than Aragorn. But again, 16 quid, you can't go wrong. And these are nice little figures. So I think Mrs. Superzoro might let us review these on the channel. I'm not sure. Do you want to review them with us?
No.
Do you want to unbox them with me on the channel?
We'll see.
And we got Sauron as well. Sauron was 15 as well, wasn't he? All 16, whatever it was.
Yeah, they're all 16.
Yeah, so not bad at all. And again, they were for Wakefield Comics. They've got a bunch of the Loyal Subject BST AXN series right now. And yeah, they were definitely worth picking up. 16 quid a pop. Not bad at all. What else did you get today? Was that it?
That was it.
Was that your entire haul today?
Yes.
Oh. Bye!
Bye!
I got a bunch of new comics. Again, we went to Wakefield Comics 616. My favourite place to go and grab comics. Always, always, always. So I went and checked them out and grabbed myself this little bunch of lovely comics. So we've got numbers 2 and 3 of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. The latest issue looks like we're in the modern era. But the last issue was to do with young Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn taking on some form of monster in a cave. So that looks pretty gnarly, and I can't wait to read that. But this looks like we're going back to the Clone Wars, so happy about that. Then I picked up the Halcyon Legacy number 4. I've been waiting for this, because this is the issue where we get to see Lando actually help out it'll come to me. Why do I always forget his name? Hondo Ohnaka. Lando will help out Hondo Ohnaka and Maz Kanata on the heist for the heist of the Halcyon, and they actually are on a bit of a mission together. So I'm looking forward to giving that the full review treatment and giving that a good read. If you'd ever like to see me do like a weekly comic book review thing, I don't know, would you like to see me would you like to see me do like a weekly pull list or something of what comics I get? I don't know. But yeah, we've got Han Solo and Chewie. This issue is all about BK, Black Kirsten, and he's in this comic and he's going to be fighting Chewie and Han. I'm not sure how that's going to end for Chewie. But yeah, I can't wait to see BK and Chewie go at it toe to toe in this comic. That's going to be kick-ass. By the way, has anybody read the High Republic comics? Are they any good? Should I pick up the High Republic stuff? I'd love to know what you think. But yeah, can't wait to read that one. So that's Han and Chewbacca number 4. We have the first issue of The Mandalorian. I do have an inkling this is literally just going to be a frame-for-frame recreation of the television series, just in... Yeah, it is really. A faithful recreation of the actual story of The Mandalorian from Season 1. I've got it just because it's The Mandalorian, I want to see the artwork. And sometimes in these comics, they do follow the story of like the series or the film or whatever, but sometimes they give you some little extra tidbits of story or background that you don't always get from the films or whatever, so the books and stuff. So maybe, we'll see. I'll give it a read. And then possibly the one that I'll be most excited about this month is Star Wars 25, because this one's the 25th edition. So they've gone a bit all over the timeline to deliver us some different storylines. This got a bit wet on the way home. I've got to admit, my front cover's a little bit knackered now, which is annoying. But there are basically 4 stories in here: Obi-Wan and Anakin. Then it's Darth Vader, then Kylo Ren, then Poe Dameron. So there's 4 different little stories in here. So I'm very excited to give this a read. The story of Anakin is pretty much like what we saw in the Obi-Wan TV series. It's Anakin and Obi-Wan kind of training and stuff. Then if we jump ahead, we've got a Darth Vader story, which is Darth Vader and the Emperor. Again, very, very similar to Obi-Wan. It looks like Maul is teaching Vader a lesson, so interesting. It's like it comes full circle kind of thing. I'm looking forward to that. Then we've got Kylo Ren and his story, and I'm wondering whether Kylo Ren's story is going to fit in with Poe Dameron's or whether it's 2 separate. But Kylo Ren's is called "See You Around, Kid," so that should be an interesting little one. And it's about the El Forna former Jedi outpost. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, it looks very cool. And then the final issue is Poe Dameron and the fighter pilot storyline. So we'll have a read of that. So that was all my comic pulls for this past week or so. As I say, I don't read any superhero comics anymore. I've kind of stopped reading superheroes full stop, to be honest. I've kind of stopped. I got to a point where I just didn't enjoy the stories anymore, and even characters like my Joker, Harley Quinn, and Batman stories weren't doing it for me. Kind of like superheroes in general, I just kind of feel fatigued with. So I've been enjoying the Star Wars comics. On to the Hall of Stuff. We have a mixture of things, not just Star Wars, but a mixture of things this month. And I'm excited to jump in and show you guys what we got. So, I got some DVDs first of all. Yes, DVDs. I'm probably the only person on the planet that still buys DVDs. If I was to buy all these on Blu-ray, it would have cost me a lot more. And I'm not sure if these films are any good. I tend to pick up films like, especially if it's films I'm not sure if they're going to be any good, I tend to pick them up first on DVD. And then if it's a film I want to keep in my collection, I'll then pick up a Blu-ray and sell the DVD. But we'll just see. This is the Uncharted film. Not seen it yet. Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg. We've got The Northman. This is meant to be really good. The Northman. Sort of like Viking storyline. Very looking forward to that. William Dafoe, Nicole Kidman, Anna Taylor-Joy, Alexander Skarsgård. Should be a good story. Been waiting to see this one. I didn't go to the cinema to see it because it didn't have Johnny Depp in it. So we'll see how it is at home with Mrs. Superzoro. We'll probably sit and watch this week. It's the next installment of the Wizarding World. Obviously, it's The Secrets of Dumbledore. And then finally, Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock in The Lost City. Daniel Radcliffe and a few other well-known celebrities feature in this one as well. It's meant to be really funny. We'll see. So, bunch of films to watch this week. Right, on to the actual figures and stuff. So we'll start with the Star Warsy stuff. I finally got my hands on the ARC Trooper Lambent Seeker. Been needing this one for quite a while. It's a TVC figure, $16.99. Got this while I was at HMV. You probably saw that in today's vlog. It's from the Gaming Great series, and $16.99 is not bad. So I now have the Lambent Seeker, I have Shea Vizsla, and I'm not too bothered for Lando Calrissian, so I'm kind of caught up on TVC for the meanwhile until the Kenobi ones start landing. Then I was in Tesco, and I actually saw that they had the Micro Galaxy Squadrons on the bottom shelf, and they had a load of the TIE Fighters, a load of the Darth Vader fighters, and a load of the Luke Skywalkers, but they did also have this one. This is Asajj Ventress's ship. This is the Genevieve Starfighter number 11. So that's very cool. So nice little nice little ship there, and yeah, it's the fact that it's a Asajj Ventress ship. Had to grab it, so I'll be going up on the shelf with the rest of this series. I am interested in collecting a lot of these. These ships are very cool and different. So as long as they keep making really cool ships, like this is Asajj Ventress's ship. If they keep making cool ships like this, the stuff that you don't see every day, then I'll definitely keep picking them up. This was, again, still on the expensive side at 15 quid here in the UK. Not exactly cheap, but as I say, Asajj Ventress. You don't see Asajj Ventress stuff very often. Right. Then, still with Wakefield Comics, I also picked up a BST AXN Beetlejuice. I've been wanting this ever since it was announced, and that was long before I stopped collecting other lines. I saw this one and I was like, I have to have this. This is the cartoon Beetlejuice from when I was a kid, and I love Beetlejuice, so I had to pick this up. It's by Loyal Subjects and distributed by Heo here in the UK. It's got the Heo sticker on the bottom. But yeah, Beetlejuice, based upon his comic book appearance. He's got his top hat, his cane, multiple hands, and some different accessories, including a little beetle, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Swivel bicep, thigh joint, double knee, shoulder and elbow joints, ball joints for maximum posability. Get in the pit and play, it says. From Loyal Subjects, in combination with Warner Brothers and Beetlejuice. Cool looking figure. Can't wait to get that out of the packaging and have a closer look at it. And I will give you guys a review on the channel because I think that's a really cool figure. I do like to review other stuff every now and again. Not that I'm going to do it all the time, but just every now and again it's nice to do something that's not, you know, Star Wars or something a little bit different every now and again. And speaking of different, again, you guys know that we are massive fans of Disney here on the channel, so this should come as no surprise that we picked this up. This is the Mickey from Fantasia. There are a couple in this series that I would like to pick up. We've now got Mickey, but there is also Robin Hood. I would love to get Robin Hood, and a couple of others. So, if Wakefield Comics keep getting him in, and he only charged us, I think it was $49.99 for this, which is really reasonable. And it's the 80th anniversary of Fantasia. It comes in a nice fancy box, and if we open it up, there he is, Super7's Mickey Mouse. Sorcerer, Apprentice, and Mickey. We'll be doing the full review treatment on this channel, and then we'll be keeping the box. I'll be snipping this open really gently. We'll be keeping the box, and this will be going in Mrs. Superzoro's cabinet as well. I believe he's got like a diorama piece there. It's very heavy. It's like a backing piece there with him. Oh, it's the giant book. Oh, he stands on the giant book. Oh, that's amazing. Because there's a bit in the cartoon where he's like floating on the book down the water. And he comes with loads of different hands and things. Oh, you guys know that we're going back to Disney very soon, so had to grab it. So you slowly but surely over time, you will probably see me and Mrs. Superzoro get the Super 7 Disney characters. Might not get them all straight away, but I can imagine that we're going to pick most of them up because we're big Disney fans. I think I'm slowly getting Mrs. Superzoro into action figures. I've managed to get her to buy some Lord of the Rings figures today. And she really liked the look of the Super 7, so hopefully I've convinced her that action figures are cool. Have I convinced you that action figures are cool? She's not answering me. And then finally, guys, we went to the Antique Centre in York. Now, if you guys remember last time I went here, this was where I got my Rancor from. And this is where I got a bunch of other random little bits from as well. And I do have a few things to show you in here today. And the best part is, we got a really good deal on some of this. So starting out at the low price of just £3, we have, finally in my hands, Wicket, yeah! Finally got a little vintage Wicket to go on my Ewok village. It comes with this little headpiece. So many I've seen on the internet don't come with this little headscarfy piece. So many of them are missing that on eBay. So, happy with that. £3? £3? You can't pass up £3. Okay, then I got three little ones. They've been well wrapped, so please bear with me as I try to open them. Oh my god, and they've been tissued. You're gonna have to forgive me with character names, as I don't know character names for the love of money. He's taking the weapon out of his hands. He's bubble wrapped. He's tissued the gun separately. Come on. There we go. So again, I'm not quite sure what line this is from, but I can tell you that it's from 1999. It's Hasbro. So if anyone can help me out with character names, I just thought these looked really cool, and will go in my cantina as some extra aliens. So if anyone can help me out with some names for them. I just really like the look of the figures. I always like picking up background characters kind of thing, or like characters that you can pass off as like, you know, for people to shoot at. Again, this guy, not quite sure who he is, but he's very nice. And he was only £4. This guy was £6. And this last one was £6 as well. If I can get them out. Oh, has he wrapped the weapon again? Yeah, they've wrapped the weapon again. Ah! It's very good of them to do it. I know I'm joking now, but it is good of them that they did that. Can I pull it? Ooh. Let's not do that. Come on! There we go. There's his little weapon. I believe this guy's going to be the same as the other one. Yeah, 1999. So I think he's from the same set as the other guy. I think these two go together as a set, right? Or they're from the same sort of set, I think. They look good and they look well painted, to be honest. I really like the look of them. So I'm going to add those to my cantina as some more background aliens. But wait, there's more! We got one more set to open, guys. So just bear with me while I clean up the desk a little bit of all the bubble wrap and rubbish. We do have one more little thing, and the best part is... this one is really awesome. I've been wanting this for a while, and I finally got it. And please... don't get upset when I say this, but I will be opening it. And this was £20. All the details of it. He's left on all the details. Normally to peel them off. I don't want to put that on camera because it's not my information. There we go. But this is a blister box, so let me take it out. Why is the two card bags in there? This is one of the Ralph McQuarrie sets, and it is the R2-D2 and C-3PO concept figures, which is very cool. And there's a little backing card here for Star Wars Celebration Europe. So, and the box has got Star Wars Celebration Europe on it as well, and that's a Star Wars kind of like blister box. So that's cool. But yes, that was everything from this week's haul video, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that video. And yes, we will be opening and reviewing everything on the channel over the coming weeks and days and weeks, so stick around. We will be reviewing Mickey, the R2-D2 set, obviously the Laminate Trooper will be getting opened up. Full review on Beetlejuice as well as the ship from Star Wars. So plenty coming up on the channel that you're not going to want to miss. So, so if you are new around here, guys, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos like this. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superzoro, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the Force be with you.